So, good morning, everybody. Here we are on Sunday. It's, what is it, September 23rd? I think it's September 23rd. Um, Let me make sure, because, yeah, who knows what I'm doing here. Yeah, September 23rd. So we've got about a week left in the Old Testament before we start on the New Testament, and it's pretty good stuff. It's been quite an adventure through the Old Testament this year. It's been good. It's been really good. A lot of great stuff has been coming out of it. A lot of new understandings, not a lot of new revelation. Not anything new to mankind, but new to myself that I received and saw. So it's been good stuff. And here we're reading through Esther. Esther, the book that doesn't mention anything about God, but we see from natural eyes what things look like. But having read everything else so far, we can see in the spirit how God is working, and yeah. So in this week we should get the appreciation that we are uniquely positioned. We are unique. You are a unique person. Unique. Nobody has your testimony. Nobody has your experience. Nobody's gone through what you've gone through. And you have been positioned now in a unique position to minister to a particular group of people. Nobody else can do that. It's been given to you to do that. And we don't always see it that way. And here we see Esther, who's in a position to do something that nobody else could do. And she could have been questioning the whole thing as she was going through. I mean, what a terrible attitude. The king gathers up all these women, and he takes turns sleeping with each one of them and decides which ones he's pleased with, and he'll have all these secondary wives, and he will raise up one of them to be his queen. But even then, she... It was just, unfortunately, she was a victim of her time. And we can see that whole thing of them protecting. Anyway, we won't get into all that. It's we can't judge from our current position in society and understanding of the value of each person and such. It is what it is. It's history. It was the attitude at that time. And so she was going through this whole process, and it must have been horrible as a human being to go through that process, but there she was. And she was chosen as queen over everybody else. And so she's uniquely positioned now that as this disaster falls upon her people, that she has the ear of the king and the favor of the king. That's what's important to remember. She has the favor of the king here and can do something about it. Well, see, we have the royal priesthood. We are of royalty. We are princes and princesses. We are kings and queens. Jesus is the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords over us. And part of the responsibility of royalty is there to fight for those who can't fight for themselves, to reach out and defend people who can't defend themselves. That's what our responsibility is. Fight for people who can't fight for themselves. And we're here to serve. And we've been positioned because of the things we've gone through, because of our experience, because of our testimony, because of where we are in our understanding of God. We have been uniquely positioned to take care of a certain group of people, a certain person, a certain situation. That's the way it works in the kingdom. That's how important you are. You know, we're nothing compared to God, and yet He's raised us up to a standard and an important place, and He's called us to something that is important, and so we have become important, not in comparison to Him, not in comparison maybe to all of history, but to those people that He has placed us to minister to. We are important because we carry the light. We carry the presence of God for them. We can we can be the instrument that he uses to change them for the rest of their lives. That's amazing stuff. That is amazing stuff. It really is. So think about that. I've got to rush now and finish getting ready for the day. Looking forward to spending time with the family in worship. In worship, in the presence of God. Just in the presence of God. Really looking forward to this. So you be blessed, be encouraged, and we'll see you all soon.